saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath.
Metal Gear Solid. It's a classic series with an iconic hero, a visionary producer, and a vocal fan base. You don't want to mess with it. But that's exactly what Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance has done. With Raiden taking center stage and production handed over to Platinum Games, this is Metal Gear, the hack and slasher. It's an alarming switch-up for a series born out of stealth, but Revengeance isn't about to bow out quietly. It's almost an understatement to say that Metal Gear Rising has had a troubled production. Being dropped by Kojima before its revival at Platinum, it looked, for a time at least, like we'd never see Raiden's latest. But it's Platinum's fresh perspective that rejuvenates Revengeance. The creative switch-up has resulted in an inspired hybrid, equal parts cinematic grandeur, courtesy of Kojima, and thrillingly mental action, courtesy of Platinum. The dynamic works surprisingly well, offering a fresh spin on the franchise both through the gameplay and, more crucially, the story. Revengeance smartly sidesteps tangling itself in the series' many threads simply by removing the word solid from its title. That may sound like a trivial change, but it spins the story off on a new tangent while still maintaining its status as canon. Set 4 years after the events of Guns of the Patriots, Revengeance picks up with Raiden living peacefully in the VIP protection business. But that peace doesn't last, and Metal Gear Rising swiftly becomes a full-blooded revenge thriller. It's a simple enough story, but Kojima and Platinum have added depth by delving into Raiden's tortured psyche and past as a child soldier nicknamed Jack the Ripper.
Surrender! Or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Although it's not Raiden's character, but Raiden's sword that sits at the heart of Metal Gear Rising. In the hands of Platinum, the developers behind the sublime Bayonetta, Revengeance is an absolute joy to play. Attacks are broken down into your normal heavy and light moves, and while the frenetic combo-heavy swordplay is exhilarating and addictive, it's the free slicing mode that really takes center stage. Essentially giving you the ability to freeze time and slice objects on a geometrical plane, free slicing is a truly unique approach to the hack and slash genre. Not only does it provide some stunning set pieces mid-carnage, but it allows you to catch all the details amidst the heat of battle. It layers on depth to an otherwise skin-deep combat system with the ability to cut down your opponents in just one very precise stroke of your blade. While the campaign might be cripplingly short at 6 hours long, it manages to juggle a huge variety of gameplay across its running time. Platformer, third-person shooter, beat-em-up, they all appear in one form or another. It's Raiden's platforming skills that come out on top, with his ninja running ability proving to be an exhilarating way of navigating Revengeance's levels. But it's the boss battles that steal the show. Whether epic in scale or simple in execution, Raiden's many showdowns are fantastic encounters. Big bouts with giant metal gears, one-on-one sword fights, and an absolute screamer of a final brawl against the game's big bad all reaffirm the Metal Gear series as one of the best for boss fights. And these battles only seek to confirm that Revengeance is a true Metal Gear title. There are frequent and lengthy codec conversations, cardboard box stealth sections, even the HUD display echoes past Metal Gear adventures. And even if it's more spin-off than solid, Revengeance undeniably has its heart in the right place. Sadly, the light stealth sections let the side down, but with Platinum's refocus towards action, that's not entirely the point anymore. Ultimately though, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is a triumph. Its combat system might feel skin-deep at times, but the superb free slicing mode is a wholly unique addition to the hack-and-slash genre. Couple that with a solid creative team-up between Platinum and Kojima, and Revengeance isn't just a great spin-off, but a great Metal Gear game.